You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
One of the best DC films that I've seen in a long time is The Flash. I actually had the opportunity to go to an advanced screening of the movie. I just came back from it a few hours ago. And I also have to say that the version I saw this afternoon is different from what you're going to get on June 14 kasi walang post-credit scene or even credits. It cut after the movie and therefore wala kami nakitang credits that rolled after.
Oh my God! Flash!
Now, let's go back to that medyo bold statement, best DC film. Like I said, in quite some time because I've seen Shazam, Fury of the Gods, which was actually a film I had high expectations and hopes for that didn't really pay out as much as I wanted it to. But this is a film I think that does a lot of things right in terms of fan service, in terms of bringing us back to iconic characters. And this is no spoiler, of course. Michael Keaton version of Batman is here.
Wait, he's Batman?
And I think that was something that appealed to me as a 90s kid. I love how they brought back Michael Keaton in this alternate version of Batman. One of the trepidations I had actually coming into this movie was Ezra Miller. Not because I don't like the guy. I know there's a lot of controversies in the whole DC universe now in terms of the change of regime, issues with Ezra Miller that we're going to put on the side first. And therefore, my concern with Ezra Miller wasn't as him as a person or him as an actor. It's more of the way the Flash was developed, even in the Justice League, is he's that comic relief contrast to the rest of the gang. The Flash was somewhat, or even Barry Allen was someone who was there to make it light and funny, which is something that I think DC was trying to inculcate or incorporate from what Marvel has been doing, from what the MCU has been doing. I think this is a film that they were able to encapsulate it by creating a balance of humor and funny moments, which there were really a lot that was so funny and so simple, but it was just right smack perfect. And it's not forced laughter. I mean, that's what's amazing about it. It was really genuinely funny. It was funny for a certain reason. The jokes, the actions or slapstick humor was on point. And one of the things that made it really well was the fact that there were two versions of Barry Allen here. It's not a spoiler as well because we know that Barry Allen, the whole story of The Flash is he goes back in time and he creates rifts in their timeline, like a multiverse kind of situation. Overall, the two Ezra Millers in this film, it showed his capacity as an actor to have someone goofy and to find this serious side to him. And the serious side actually comes in because we know genuinely that he's a funny, like sarcastic kind of guy. And he's annoying. And he actually realizes in terms of a character development plot here that he's actually very annoying. It's like literally seeing yourself in the mirror and commenting, man, I'm annoying. Man, that's so annoying. Visually though, there were inconsistencies when you actually put them together. Makikita mo talaga yung difference ng CGI na, yun nga, parang I hope siguro they go back to Ezra Miller would play the two versions. Medyo choppy siya in some elements or parts in terms of the animation, in terms of the visual effects. But one thing that really shines here is the story, because there's a lot of fan services, there's a lot of cameos and Easter eggs that come in. But again, just like I guess Spider-Man across the multiverse, it was done in a way that was pretty seamless. It wasn't for the sake of doing so. The whole film was just actually a nice adventure kind of movie that's very exciting. I think one of the selling points really for me was the humor, was the balance of the action, the adventure, and the funny moments that this film has. Is it perfect? Not by a long shot. There are moments, especially towards the latter part of the film, that wasn't as solid as the first two parts or two acts of the movie. It wasn't the best in terms of storytelling compared to what was shown before. But overall, even the acting, even the characters that were placed here was pretty phenomenal. The main highlight here, it would still have to be Michael Keaton. I think Michael Keaton proved that he is one of the best Batmans that we've gotten. I know there's a lot of debate and questions about that. Of course, I personally am still a Christian Bale kind of guy, but Michael Keaton is still iconic. I still feel like he just nailed this role, and he's by all means really like the epitome of what Batman is. Ezra Miller was fantastic, like I mentioned. Even the girl, I'll just put it here, her name, who played Supergirl, was really fantastic as well. I'd love to see a spin-off or a solo project for her. Yes, there are things that aren't all out perfect, but it is just solid fun. It is just solid in terms of the experience and journey that it gives. It's refreshing because it's a film that I couldn't take my eyes off of. Even at the very beginning, you get this feeling that even the opening sequence where he's in that coffee shop, man, parang I'm enjoying this. And I knew from those few seconds alone that I was going to enjoy this. So I actually give this film an 8 out of 10. It is definitely one of the more refreshing and more exciting superhero movies that I've seen in quite some time. So I do suggest that you check out The Flash when it hits theaters here in the Philippines on June 14. Leave us a comment down below here at A-Vlogs of what you think or what excites you about The Flash. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you're up to date whenever I drop a video here on the channel. God bless, stay safe, and don't forget to make every day into an adventure. Bye guys!